I'm going all the way, finding every single little staircase and trying to find the door so I could get out. And then I'm like completely lost. So I get out and I find the door I came in. And I go into a different room and I interrupt a conference. There's a whole conference going on.
Oh my
God.
Is this the whole house?
Yes.
Would you walk to the house?
Who walked into the house?
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
they were doing
I don't
it.
know. But
Was it
I
the one
walk
with-
in.
was
I
it the
walk
one-
in. I was like, oh, they didn't see me. They didn't see me. So I walked straight back out because I was like, oh snap.
All right, so little context. We have our
Miss
we have
Douglas,
our
how you feel
advisor
about
here.
that?
We have our advisor here.
How you feel about that?
Well, there you all do it.
She looks even more stressed than when she thought she lost.
I was always stressed out.
So yeah, basically I walk into this conference and then I turn a corner. Turns out it was a roped off area. I didn't know it was roped off. I did not know that. And so I was like, oh, I was not supposed to be in there. But then the problem is I was lost. I didn't know where I was. So I had to go back into the roped area to retrace all my steps. So I had to like sneak back in.
Well, clearly you find your way out.
I found my way out. And then I just kind of sat there and was like, oh, that just happened. So now I will show you all my little proofy proof.
Yay!
That is awesome.
I want to see this. I want to see
This
this.
is exciting.
Douglas, I'm confident she walked into the House of Representatives while they were in a meeting. Because we were watching on the TVs, we were watching on the TVs, and they were doing a meeting. And she probably
I was
walked in
recording
there.
it in time lapse, and all of it was in my case at first. But this is the windows. This is the staircase.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh no!
So this is me walking through. There's another door, and it was locked. This is when I found out it was locked. This is the room.
No, you're crazy.
I'm at the
Oh
roof.
my god.
No, you're crazy.
And it was locked. So that's the roof.
Oh my
so
god.
I go back down, and then I show the staircase
This looks
somewhere.
like a Blair Witch project.
So I'm walking back down the stairs. There's the staircase. Huge, literally.
This is
giant.
what
I have a video
and
from
it's
you walking
super
into the room.
narrow. No, because it
You
was.
really went up all those stairs?
I don't know if I recorded.
If someone
me going
caught
into
you,
the
you were
room.
done.
Yeah. So
Arrested.
Let's
You're gonna
see.
be sent. Like, how would Miss Douglas?
The
oh
Secret
my
Service
God.
could have came and like executed.
So this is me
Yeah.
climbing back the other door.
But they, nobody
And
would
I
know.
was like-
Nobody,
FBI, open up.
nobody would know. They would like send like a
Oh
body
my
cop.
The
God.
with-
FBI
Oh my
agent in
God.
your phone is about to come.
Oh,
like,
this is
send
me
it
walking
over.
into the room.
Where
right there.
is this?
Wait, was it
So
was the
this,
house?
yeah, this is me. No, I don't think
We
so.
were
This
in-
is me walking into the
Oh, that's not the house.
We were not in the same place.
Yeah, and I was like, oh snap, and I turn around and there was people having a conference. So
That's even
I
scary.
walked
It's
back
like a
out.
secret meeting
And
that
then,
like no one else knows.
um,
You're being there for. That's
And
even
then so
worse.
this is me trying to find my way back. So look, there's the sign that says don't enter, and I had to go back through because I was lost. I was lost.
That's a big ass.
So it's a big sign, but I had to go back through because I didn't know where I was.
What if
So
you
I-
walked in Joe Biden's just sitting right
So
there?
I had to
Can I
walk.
just say thank you for not letting me hear this story until now?
So I walk back through, and then I find the staircase to where everyone else is, and then I'm fine because then I just stay down there because I'm like I
You just do it to experience and you can't tell anyone else about
Right, so
it.
this is me this is me going to where everyone else is. Oh wait, that's a hallway. I don't know where this is at, honestly. I don't know where I'm going
She's
here.
got a story to tell forever now.
So,
Yeah, this is recorded too. on
yeah.
Can I
many
interrupt
videos.
this for a minute, Lauren?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna give you out a look.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hurry up.
You're on live and being recorded.
For putting up with me for the whole week, I'm going to joke around a little with you guys about the best shoemaker awards right now.
Make sure cameras
The
on her.
what?
Our
sorry, guys.
Lost
So we're
Sheep
doing a little-
Award goes to
Oh,
Chris.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Lost sheep. Lost
The
sheep.
real lost sheep is Lauren, though.
Apparently.
I was as lost.
I was lost. I was lost.
Okay, but Lauren
Chris
admits
is like,
she's
I wasn't
lost.
lost, you all were lost.
Yeah, yo,
Alright.
I knew exactly where y'all
Miss-
were at all times.
Miss Sassy has to go to Kendall because she gave that.
Yes. Why you bully me, man? I ain't doing nothing.
Our most
Yo, that's
mobile,
crazy.
our most mobile award goes to Adam and BJ, Nicole, and Lauren for all being willing to move in the middle of the trip.
Move.
Move your bedroom.
Move rooms. Oh, okay.
I would have moved.
Our cheer coach has to go to Tamia for giving everybody the shoemaker
Oh,
cheer.
We're just doxing all ourselves right now.
Our giggles have to go to Alyssa Trinity.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, hold on. I wrote it down. Alyssa Trinity and Alicia.
Yeah.
Because you kept Miss McPherson up the whole night long.
Did anyone have the security security guard not? Because me and VJ
No,
did.
no.
No, yeah,
Okay,
me too.
so the other night, the person right next to my room, all I heard was boom, boom, boom. That's two.
No, you just got Miss McPherson the whole time. Alright, our biggest conquerors go to Iomide for riding on the Ferris wheel, AJ for riding on the Ferris
Yeah.
and for Haley for finally overcoming escalators.
Yeah. Escalators.
Yeah.
Fuck escalators. All my homies hate escalators.
The most appreciative award goes to Anthony and Xavier because every night that I put them to bed, they were always like, "Thank you so much, Miss Douglas. This has been such a great experience."
I think every night she went to put us to bed, I was in the shower, except for that one time when my glasses broke and I opened the door.
Our happiest award will have to go to Amani, Egypt,
Yeah.
and Jamia because it didn't matter where we were walking, they were always smiling.
Yeah.
Hey, I would like to do a quick pause of the awards. I want to pause the awards real quick to give the best advisor award to Miss Douglas.
Our most talkative award goes to Shantoria because every time I looked, she was on the phone.
Oh my God.
The award for giving people the most heart attacks is my mother for giving everybody else a heart attack.
Our quietest would be Tykeria and Hamida because they were always My little Miss Douglas award goes to Kara because I put her in charge of the second group. And then the local crazy award goes to me because I was crazy this whole trip.
If Lauren would have told you that story while we were still in DC, you would have really gone crazy.
I didn't know, bro. I didn't even know what I was doing.
Wait, so were you actually in the house and you were
No, it was
I don't think
like a
I was.
secret meeting room.
One more time.
Oh, Lord. Y'all better do it right. Don't mess up this time.
This is dope to get on there. This is so dope to get on there, bro. This is perfect.
Hold on, let me record. Shoemaker, make a what?
Shoemaker, make a what?
Shoemaker, make a
what? Shoemaker, make a what? S-H-S. S-H-S. We get it crunk, what? We get it, I get it crunk. Get it crunk. S-H-S. S-H-S.
We're just good like that. If Miss Douglas says that this isn't like her favorite group to travel with, I might fire her.
I don't think people care.
What is
All right,
this?
do you have a story of your favorite thing on this trip
Just
that
like
you want
that
to share?
one lady when Kendall was yawning. That lady, she went up to Kendall's mouth and like,
You have a you want to share?
What are you live streaming on?
My favorite's really the awards. All the award stuff. So Vietnam, Korean War.
All the memorials were really cool. I think the memorials definitely provided like
really likes the library.
I love that war. I wish I had more time in there.
The where?
And then
Smithsonian.
The last one?
Of America.
That one was really dope.
was
They had interactive labs and like writable things in the back, like in the bottom. It was so dope.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like all the historical stuff that we saw on this trip, it really gave me a different perspective
It was
on like
so
how I
cool.
see all of
All
this
of like
stuff.
the art and sculptures, like the art in the Library of Congress and in the Capitol specifically, I was in love.
The Library of Congress was
Think
so
about the
dope.
fact that this was like real. Like someone at this point was like really like the sculpture. Someone made that, and then the like decoration.
Like all the
They
paintings,
literally were there. Like
these
they were
paintings that are like what 4 stories up high, like on the fucking ceiling, and all of like the all the intricate filigree that's like carved into the stone and everything. Like that's crazy.
And the hard work that they put.
That's what I'm saying. It's cool as hell. It's cool.
It's only 200 years old.
Yeah, it's only 200 years old. We've done all this.
Damn, really?
I mean, I feel like this whole trip, I don't feel like I've been in DC. I feel like I've just been like in space, like out of nowhere. It doesn't feel real. The whole trip, it just kind of doesn't feel real.
So what I actually liked too was that, like, I feel like when people think, oh, I'm going to DC, it's gonna be like patriotic, super American, and to an extent it was, but I feel like the majority of the experiences were also like about just the experience of being there, like looking at all of this stuff, like not necessarily like, yeah, America, woo, but also like, oh my God, look at all the history that this country has.
Oh yeah, and
Okay, but most of my drink is on the floor.
I'll be honest, think of the Vietnam. I mean, seeing those amount of names that actually died at Vietnam.
yeah.
Oh my God! Like that
It was
that
really
graveyard
sad.
where you couldn't even see the end of like where the graveyard was.
That was
Because
That's
there
just-
isn't an end.
Arlington's got everybody.
Alright, we're passing back the trash bag.
That's kind of scary to think about. And then there was houses nearby that. There's houses nearby the freaking the big like Arlington cemetery.
One guy like standing at one of the ends of the cemetery.
Ooh.
Oh, there was a body there that was also recently buried. I don't know if y'all saw when we walked by, but there were like links and everything in the ground.
they
Like,
just did that.
like it was just recently like unearthed and everything.
That might have been the one my grandmother was telling me about. He had a not family, just a family friend that was just getting buried at Arlington, like just getting buried. So a day before, the day after.
There was a one guy.
Well, while we're moving into a topic that's a bit more like
Just across the street.
like sad, what do y'all
He was
most?
like walking to an unknown tomb. He was like,
There was a man behind a tree.
Yeah.
Is
What
what
the
he's talking
fuck?
about.
It's weird. What do y'all feel like you like learned the most from this trip? You know?
Maybe I like America a little bit.
How people in a different tax bracket live their daily lives.
You know what? That is a big thing.
That's
Yeah.
it's your perspective changes so much when you see how people with different amounts of money live.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's so
you could
crazy.
tell by who would like the people there, like throughout the different crowds, like what type of people they almost kind of were and what. Oh yeah.
Also, first of all, I learned that the minimum wage in fucking DC is $15 an hour.
Wow. Their cost of living
which
is
like
insanely
I
high.
understand, like the cost of living is really high, but also when I was listening to like conversations and seeing like the way people live and the way they commute and everything, like a lot of the cars we saw on the side of the street were like
We're
fucking
all just
luxury
BMWs, yeah.
cars. Like BMWs, Mercedes. I just saw somebody's crack ass grandma in
In a fucking Tesla. Yes, yes.
with a Telfeezy. Like
Bro,
what?
people were driving with gloves, driving with damn gloves.
Driving with gloves. Like that's crazy.
Yes, yes.
Wait, I literally saw people in a giant open field with a waterfall in the front yard playing cornhole, and then I saw people in tennis
saw that
skirts.
too.
I saw people in tennis skirts and tank tops and a hat, walking around with tennis rackets.
one of the
Or like
one
people,
of the worst thing I've
people
seen.
walking around, like we went to Georgetown and
I saw
Howard.
in DC
Both of those
was-
schools have fucking
there was this-
lacrosse,
like these three,
which I feel like
it was like a
that's
little
an
family.
expensive sport.
And the mom,
Like, when
it
I
was a
think,
mom,
oh, this school
I
has
think a
money,
daughter,
I think
and like a
lacrosse.
very, very tiny girl, right? So she was like 6, maybe like she was really like young. You wanna know what she was in? She was in a one piece.
Oh, I
A
saw
one piece
that.
just
I saw
walking?
that. She was just walking around in a one piece bathing suit.
By herself?
Yeah.
You know, no, not by herself. She was with like her family, but she was walking around in a one piece. And there's like nowhere you can swim anywhere near the
Yeah, it just in the what the fuck?
I
It's
think
something random.
I think it's kind of crazy to like kind of see how these people, like you can tell that they
Why are
are
they
a bit more entitled. Like watching how these people carry
That's
themselves
what money does to you.
is like, don't get me
Sorry.
wrong, you know, if you made money and you made something in your life, it's great, but watching what it does to some of these people, not all of them, is kind of like, crazy to think about.
I was
And
eating
being able to
fries.
I
just do
saw
that.
like the way that they viewed us
Sorry,
and the way that
CJ.
they were looking at
I was
us.
eating fries,
as we
and
walked by and
the children
everything.
screaming because
It
right
seemed
now
like
this is kind of
almost
like a live stream for a
disgusted that we were
podcast.
there.
You don't need to talk to
It's
me.
like we're here on a school trip.
I know. I was just showing. I just wanted to explain what's going on.
Like yes.
Podcast for. I just started a podcast. Kind of. It's kind of just like if I'm having a good talk, like why not just put it onto Spotify? And I figured out I was like, well, why not? It's cool. You know, it's a little memory thing. Remember us when you're famous?
I wonder
Oh
if
my
we should
goodness,
bring
no.
it back.
Nothing. No.
back.
Well, maybe.
Oh shit.
Maybe one day.
They do when they're
I don't know
on
if I could live with that. Like, I don't know if I could live with that
Maybe
pain
we should
or
get Miss Douglas
like, go outside into this area and it's like.
CJ, this is your like own talk show host, and I don't feel like you're
It
being
is
much of a
pretty
host here.
I'm talking to my cousin.
Oh.
Okay, but here. Okay, now we're
Hostess
going back.
the most.
My bad. My bad.
No, Adam, you're an excellent.
I'm not the host. BJ's the host.
You know, he's practically the host.
Yeah.
Give us your little like quote on you.
Like,
what you
BJ, give us a little speech for the whole
Literally
trip.
every freaking podcast.
Camera on yourself.
With Adam. And Adam. BJ
Yeah.
and Adam.
And then it's Adam talking.
Okay, I'm
It's
sorry.
Adam's
I
feelings.
appreciate that.
I'm sorry. You have a lot to talk about, Adam. I'm not a very. I'm talkative, but it's like you have more. It's like I'm like here.
No, apparently not.
like
That's
here.
the stories you were telling me.
You have a lot. Oh yeah, no, calm down with that. Calm down with that.
We don't talk about those things online.
BJ, give us your little.
Okay, about what? Like anything?
Okay, I can tell you what I know about BJ though. Yeah.
No.
No,
yeah.
not like that. Okay, BJ is a very attractive young man. And
Okay.
no, he is very aware because the way he was posing and shredding at all the fucking monuments.
And what?
He was walking around like it was his own like little runway.
No, that's correct. That's crazy. No, I was not.
Yes, he was.
No, I
You were sitting
wasn't.
there. You sit there.
Oh my goodness, I was not hitting no poses.
I was going crazy.
I was just like
He was fucking it up.
They was trying to pick up them Washington chicks.
Washington chicks. No, I was not. I gotta go for it, bro.
He was on bust out some magic Mike shit and start like
Just go shirtless and
Like
just
a
like
prom.
start.
do it. Ride it.
This is crazy. That's crazy.
Was this really the vibe I was giving it? I think only you were interpreting
BJ,
it like this.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna
Yeah,
do.
anyway.
Okay, so input of this entire trip. I'm really glad to like experience it with my seniors, like people that y'all are graduated and things like that. Cause like I think it's really cool to know that, to hear from your perspective, especially now that you're outside of high school and things like that. Like no, I'm not a senior, bro. I'm going into my senior year.
Yeah, he's a junior with me.
Are you?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. We're
You know,
the
I ain't get that
youngins.
diploma yet.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
So like I'm glad to really enjoy like have this type of moment with them, and then also be able to go to a place with like school like friends, like school people I know, like especially like Shoemaker and in general, not just like some randoms. Because if I went with like some randoms, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I did like today.
To be honest,
Yeah,
all y'all are random people. But
Oh, no,
I
of
wouldn't
course,
have it. I was
yeah,
very
no.
excited to see familiar faces.
I've
Exactly.
never met any of y'all in my life.
Exactly, like we're random, but in a sense, the only thing connecting us is the fact that we're Shoemaker.
I
Yeah, and
barely-
it gives you some like sense of like safety almost.
I've
Like they're from my
been
school. Like,
They're from my school. I know they're not going to kidnap.
yeah, like
Exactly.
they're from my school. They understand like
I mean-
where I'm from, how I act, the way I act, so I feel safer with
Yeah,
them.
'cause
Well,
you
and then when
understand
the
people's
other
backgrounds.
schools,
You understand.
when the other schools stare at us and look at us like we're crazy, we know we're not.
Yeah, no, and I think when I was looking around, what'd she say?
What's up? Huh?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, the clean people. Okay, so,
Oh, she's talking about the movie.
what was I thinking about? Oh, okay, so I realized when walking around DC, it was really like the demographic there was like
White people.
very white, like a very, very,
Okay,
very
so-
pale skin. Like when I looked at our group, everybody of our group was so different. Like it was different. Like and like I think it's just cool that like Killeen is like that in a sense. Like Killeen,
Yeah.
or not just Killeen, like 'cause there's other schools though, but
Our
just-
district.
our
like,
district
has-
I
is
love it so
KSD. And like I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't say I hate it growing up here in a sense. Like
There's so much
I
opportunity,
think
you know?
everyone.
Well, so I actually came. sorry to interrupt you, but I came from one of the other schools on this district that is very small, very white.
Yeah.
Like not a whole lot of diversity or everything. So coming to Killeen, it's a very big difference. And even like walking around, like I don't know if y'all noticed, but like on the bus to places, they were like some of those schools with us on the bus, so they were looking at us like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Like, what are y'all doing? Oh,
Were you
weird.
like immediately come to Shoemaker?
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I came to Shoemaker my sophomore year.
Okay. When you like walked the halls for the first day, or for like your first day, did the
It was
We're
way
just
easier.
superior. Y'all are.
Okay.
Y'all are still Killeen in a sense.
It was
I
still,
consider
like-
y'all Killeen because it's like. Y'all,
So I'm into Shoemaker going into my
y'all are
sophomore
practically
year.
together. So y'all
Like
are-
literally
y'all
the first day, I had such an
Y'all are-
easier
y'all- they were-
time,
they were
like
on the street.
I guess like integrating into like Shoemaker than I did at my old school when I moved.
Guys, I wanna get.
What do you mean?
I wanna ask for a chance to
You guys-
come on the podcast.
Just talk about the trip. Talk about the trip. Like just favorite
Talk about
moments.
anything, literally anything.
I know y'all were talking to that Temple boy. Y'all were talking to that Temple boy.
Hey, wait. Would you mind if we go over just real quick? Oh, wait, you your stuff?
Kendall, come closer.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We're about to move on. Right here. Here's the hot seat. The hot seat for the mic. Come on. All right, what you gotta say?
Talk about how Kendall started in the
Kendall now.
bed.
Don't yell on the mic. It's gonna be really loud.
Wait, what'd I say?
It's a.
Just talk about like a favorite
Anything.
moment of this
Okay, guys, so welcome back. This is Kendall.
Bring it back a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be loud, babe.
so this is Kendall. So basically, my experience on this trip, it was pretty good. I got sunburned, and I never wanted to like. Actually, I can't say that.
Talk about where you got sunburned at.
I got sunburned on my scalp.
How you
So
get sunburned on your head, man? I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I'm white. I'm really white. Because when you have a part and the sun is beaming on that part, it's whiter than the rest of you, so it catches more attention, so it burns.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's get to something.
I'm sorry. I'm.
Okay, let me talk.
Let me say my thing.
After-
No, shut up. Let me say my piece. Okay. So, we went to CVS and Washington DC is so booty expensive. I was like, dang, I only have $50. So I'm going to CVS. I'm looking for aloe vera. Everybody's like, yeah, get this aloe vera gel. You'll be fine. They have mini ones. It's like only like $5. I walk in, the smallest one I can get is a spray, and it was $10. It was the cheapest one. And I was like, do I really need it? Like, I was trying to fight my battles, guys. I was really trying to fight my battles, and I was like, do I need this? I kept putting it back. Then I would go and get it, and then I would put it back, and I would come and get it, and then I ended up buying it, and I had so many. I was like, dang, I really could have bought something with this $10. Honestly, I used it once. I never
You
used it
only
again.
have about
Oh.
15, maybe
She's taking
18
on
more
my podcast.
minutes before we get to Shoemaker.
How
And
long?
if you will please start following your parents, because I go off the clock after I get my last good night hug before you leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not gonna say call your folks so she can go home.
All right, what else you gotta say?
No one's mom, so anytime you better find somewhere to go.
Get your own ride home.
This is like the second or third time.
I don't even got my car, bro. I don't know how I'm getting home. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait,
with you.
what?
I come
You
out.
need a ride? I got you.
Yeah, I might need.
AJ, do you want to talk about your experience getting disowned
Oh,
several times on this trip?
No, let me finish my experience first.
Yeah, after.
And then pass up to mom.
No. Oh, the freak. My bad. I didn't mean to cuss, guys.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so then I buy it, and then everybody's spraying on my scalp, and I'm over here like, okay, this is chill. And then I'm like looking at my head, I'm like, this is kind of greasy. Like, can y'all stop spraying it? Everybody's kept coming up to me, spraying on my scalp. Anyways, so then I'm like, all right, chill. All of them laughing. Y'all need to shut up. Then we go to the Ferris wheel, and why is everybody and their mama trying to take pictures of me after my head is all greasy, like?
Y'all some good friends.
Wait, why did we?
Yeah, it's some good friends. I mean, it was a good sunset.
Stuff that took
Sunset.
place before the Ferris wheel.
Oh, so
We got Miss Douglas on the board.
yeah, we got Miss Douglas on the
Oh,
board.
we did get Miss Douglas on the
I'm not
board.
gonna say that.
Whoa.
Keep it kid friendly, keep it kid friendly.
What laugh was that?
So, guys, basically what I'm talking about, because this is all about me. This is like my podcast.
All right, Amani, what you gonna say?
Anyways, bro, you can't speak.
Are you
I have a very interesting story.
Basically, before she says her story, let me give you a little background, because I know what she got to say.
About what?
I know she
About
gotta
which
say.
story? Which story?
Don't talk about none of those explicit ones.
Oh, so nothing that happened in the room.
Nothing happened.
What?
Hey, yo.
The Temple boy?
You wanna know what happened?
Let her go.
No, that is just stay in the room. That stays in the room.
No, because in the group chat. Actually, this is the group chat.
So guys, basically she's gonna say like, if you're talking about the Dr. Pepper thing, don't bring that up.
What Dr. Pepper?
Oh,
No, don't talk about that.
All right, we got like 10 minutes, so go ahead.
Okay,
What's
so
up?
basically what happened was when we went to that museum, Tamia knows about this. When we went to that museum, it was me, Tamia, and Tim Marie. And we were like, oh, we should go find this place to go take a nap. And right, I'm living my life, we're at this theater, we're trying to watch whatever on the thing. And you know, I'm sitting there.
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I'm literally sitting there, I'm asleep, everybody's asleep. And there's this one boy that been there already. And he was saying some weird stuff. He was here running around, he's saying some weird stuff, right? And so then I was like, what? And then he looked at me and he was like, and then he goes to sit down. So then I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna go to sleep. I went to sleep. I'm sleeping. Next thing you know, somebody pushes me out of my sleep. And
No.
I wake up. I look around.
No, because I was there right after. She was
I'm
really
trying to
freaking
finish
out,
this
looking
story.
around.
Yeah.
I wake up, I look around, and ain't nobody there. Everybody left, and I know.
It's them Arlington ghost.
Like, I know it was that boy, too.
It's them Arlington
I
ghost.
know it was that boy. Like, it has to be that boy. That boy was doing all this kinds of stuff. He snatched that thing from Tamia. Like, it was that boy. And I got it out for him.
Anyone else got a story?
Oh, he right here. No, he's back. Right here.
Did you?
Own people?
What
Did you want to say something?
from the clutches.
No, if you say anything, you can't say anything about the room. You can't say nothing about
I'm not talking about the room.
We're not talking about that.
Lady, what's going on?
No, please.
I'm gonna be honest, CJ.
But getting
I don't know these people.
I'm not gonna say it.
You can tell mine.
Oh. Kendall was being ghetto the entire time. I was very uncomfortable. Kendall is like a very
Went
scary
straight on, just started
person
dissing.
when you actually meet her. She tried to push me into the river. And she tried to push me into all water possible.
Yo.
She thought I was a mermaid. I don't know what was going on.
Kenna, what do you gotta say? Can you be an attacker now? Like, you gotta defend yourself.
Like, she watched the new Little Mermaid and just looked at me.
Oh yeah, we
different.
were watching.
No,
but the Little Mermaid thing.
Oh yeah.
You must be a mermaid. Talk about the Little Mermaid thing. We got excited. We thought Little
Oh
Mermaid.
yeah, we got excited in that room because we thought Little Mermaid was in TV and
But it was just
not.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't even remember when that happened.
Dead sleep.
That's why you don't.
No, we
Yeah, Kendall also pushed me down the stairs. I rode a couple times. It's okay though.
I remember that.
It's okay though.
I also remember when Kendall had the shit.
Yeah.
I remember.
Let's start about exposing each other. Right.
I remember last night when what you.
No, we gotta keep going. What is it?
Anyways, no, the first. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. Please, Kendall. We need the views.
I like how they
We don't
express
the money.
emotion like
Anyways,
that.
we're having a wedding in our
We were
weekend
like,
today.
you know, America and the economy.
I'm not serious.
And life is so hard as a Nigerian, especially since I'm the firstborn. Like,
What are you talking about?
y'all just talked about the economy.
I think people should stop messing with the animals.
It's not that. We were talking about how all the white people, they were so privileged.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, when did we get there?
No, that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking
No,
about.
but
before.
for real though, like,
Oh, I thought
why does the color tell if you're privileged or not? Like,
What's up? Wait, what'd you say? Wait, hold us a minute.
Oh, my
we
fault.
talking about real life shit right now.
Oh wait, real life.
Racial inequality right now.
Right
Oh,
now.
damn, we got actually like deep about racial
Okay.
inequality. A lot of the homeless
deep.
people there in DC, I noticed they were black. And also the way that a lot of the other students on the church treated Howard University, HBCU, the only HBCU. They were talking about, oh, I don't like it. It's too urban. It's too in the city. And da da da.
Like,
Oh my gosh, yes, there was that
Wait,
one
you
white
said
boy.
that?
There was this one white boy in our group,
And we talk about all the Make America Great Again words.
I noticed the difference between like, oh my god, pretty white girl, and then like, oh, the chill white girl, because they had the same jacket, the same
That
hoodie.
same little
the
white girl.
Georgetown
barrel.
hoodie,
yeah, the
looked
Georgetown
exactly
hoodie.
like the Howard hoodie, and you could tell which one was like pretty white and that hood girl black. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it was the exact same hoodie, but they got the Georgetown one because it was a more white.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so it was the basic one.
Yeah,
It was
the
just a
gray
basic
blue letter.
gray hoodie, and it just said
It's thick.
Georgetown on it,
Yeah.
and then the Howard one just said Howard. on
Howard.
it.
It looked
The
exactly the
majority of
same.
them got.
It did. It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I saw like one Howard hoodie.
with a little bulldog on us. Because I was like, you know what? And I'm still so salty that they didn't take us. Like, so my group, we got group. I forgot we're all in the same group. So our group, we got back like just a little bit before 4, and that's when the Howard bookstore closed. And they told us that they were just trying to bring us back, and they didn't. And I so badly wanted to get stuff from Howard because it's like one of a handful of HBCUs that we get to visit on Europe. And then everyone was like,
cool
oh, well, I didn't really like Howard anyways. They were like, it's not even that great, this, that, and the other.
The crazy thing was, our group left first. Why are we the last people there? Because she was showing renovation and stuff, but people were still like,
I don't like the way that a lot of people were talking about Howard.
people were walking too slow for
Or like a lot
No,
of
because we had 2 groups basically, and like it was like a shoemaker group and then a Colleen group. And the Colleen, they were walking super slow. Like they were not paying attention, laughing, talking to themselves. Like shoemaker.
That wasn't Colleen. That was Colleen. No.
I think what really needs to be talked about is how people act at the memorials. Like
It was
some people
making
were
me mad.
like,
It was making
yeah.
me mad because we literally got a free trip across the country, and people were either complaining about everything. Like, do you understand how privileged you sound right now? Like the food. Like I get if it's not your favorite thing in the world, it's literally free food.
Exactly.
Like, are you kidding me right now? Or like, just they complained about everything, and then they weren't being respectful at all.
Like, why even come on this trip if you weren't gonna be grateful for it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I don't want to go to this more.
I think they thought
Yes,
I think they thought it was literally just Washington, and that was it. Like, you're just going there, chill. You should
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I said, I had to prepare myself. Yeah, sometimes the food wasn't all that, but I was like, how could I complain? It was free.
It's free. It's free.
By myself,
And yeah, if I did,
$35.
yeah, I would have been mad. But it was free. It's free.
Like, it was a town, and it was in the.
Yes, okay, first of all, we went to, what was it? It was Maggiano's and then another place. Carmine's. So we had Italian, 2 nights in a row, but we had different meals both times.
Yeah.
First of all, we didn't have to pay for the meal. And it was good, and the service was like really good, how they were nice and they treated us well. And especially how we cooked.
And they're trying to like blame the advising stuff when they just did. They did what they could do. Like they did their best.
Like everybody kept trying to blame us. It was like the first. We went to
That did make me mad.
Yeah.
Like the waiters and stuff.
The waiters had nothing to do
You
with
can tell when people haven't had jobs before. You can tell when people haven't like had to hustle.
I'm not trying to go backwards, but I noticed that you did like the Georgetown and the Howard Beach. They were more into
The way they were talking about
Georgetown.
For sure.
Like,
For
they
sure.
They
They were. They asked a lot more questions. And asked a lot more questions. They felt more comfortable.
They were sitting back there
And
talking.
they would ask no questions. Nobody that told me to stand up. Like, no cap. I mean, I did sit down because it was good books.
drove me
but,
crazy
Like, still,
is-
nobody was on us as much as they was with the Georgetown.
So at Howard, you could tell all the black kids, they're sitting there, oh, this is an HBCU. Like, there was genuine interest in Howard and the history and things that were going on. But I noticed that a lot of the white population, they were very like talking over them, like they weren't trying to be engaged.
Right.
Which like I'm not saying is like it rubbed me the wrong way.
Right.
Because
It's wrong.
Well, it's an esteemed school. It's an amazing school with some amazing opportunities. And they were sitting there, I feel like it was pretty dismissed because they didn't, like you walk on campus and you see black people.
But just because it was an
Wait.
HBC, they were like treating it differently.
Just because it's an HBCU.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they have amazing accreditation. They're getting like, and there is this thing where a lot of HBCUs don't receive the same funding. And I feel like that showed even in between Georgetown and Howard.
Oh, for sure.
But when you
Yeah.
look at like, Howard had so much to offer. And
It
so
did.
much history. And they were just like being kind of disrespectful. And I showed like, and I don't mean disrespectful as in like, oh, like, you know, they weren't asking questions. I mean disrespectful as in like they weren't making, they weren't even making an effort. Like
To
they,
pay
They were
attention.
literally just
Walking around, yeah, they
to
didn't even
walk.
seem interested.
Right.
like these people are taking time out of their day and gear up and this whole trip and everything is spending all of this funding to get us to these schools, which is an opportunity not everyone is going to have, and it's an opportunity some people will never get.
Again.
And they also took spots from other kids that could have been there.
We
That's
stayed-
what drives me crazy.
know?
We stayed at Georgetown longer. We were late to the
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
Precious with Georgetown, but then we had to
They were
speed
sitting
up to
outside
Howard.
too.
They were
That made me mad.
late.
That made me mad.
I wanted to go see Howard way more than I wanted to go see Georgetown.
Actually,
We did too
No
with
one
both.
can afford Georgetown anyways.
that's what I'm saying.
that?
They said 90K. see this?
All right, so there was a lot of issues.
So wait,
but
wait,
to
wait.
end this
No,
off
no, no,
on-
no, 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 not yet. I'm not ending it off yet, cause
Well, I want to end off on like a high note.
yeah.
Like,
So y'all had a different experience about Howard. That's the crazy thing, because with our group we had our tour guide lady was an international student.
Oh, but she was amazing though.
Yeah, she was cool because she
the short girl.
yeah, the short girl. She told me all like the opportunities that Howard provided for her. That she was going to Costa Rica, she went to France, she went to Britain,
She
like
went to explore the world and see all these different cultures
and
like get
do her
involved.
research.
During their spring break.
Yeah, it's during their spring break. During like they would get like all these paid trips. They even gave her stipends to spend money at like those things.
And they were so involved in the community that she literally even went to the chapel one night, even though she didn't follow that religion, because they were still doing so much. She
Yeah.
wanted to involve herself in that.
And I think that's so dope. And I feel like a lot of people didn't pay attention to some
That's
things
what
like
I
that.
loved about Howard is when you,
Yeah.
like even the way the campus is, it's an open campus. So I feel like there and a lot of the opportunities they have there, they try to be more involved in the community as a whole. Like when they were talking about bringing like street vendors and food trucks and everything. Most of the time that are black owned, they're always locally owned and operated. Like they're talking about the significance of community and like supporting the community. And I feel like
Even
a lot
I
of
noticed too. We stopped to talk to like a food truck
Yes.
here when we were
Well,
walking.
like there are people who have no affiliation to Howard, but they were welcoming us onto campus because it was like a home to them too.
And I noticed the only thing that our tour guide, man, that he had good to say about Georgetown was that it was private. I was like, what's the like benefits? He said it's private. No,
It's
no,
like-
what's the benefits?
It's private. Like
They only talk about alcohol in there.
Oh
like,
yeah.
bro, yes, they seem so happy about that too.
Like he was talking about like and I get that. That genuinely like is an experience that like yeah, okay. It was kind of cool to get go up on the rooftop and look at some of that stuff.
I remember
But if we're gonna go to a private, which Howard is, I believe, technically private.
It is private.
That's what
But like, I feel like at Howard the experience there, there should have
Yeah.
been more time
The weird ass
dedicated to that.
cemetery.
Because there was more like substance. Like there was
And it's such a big school. There's so many
That's so
opportunities.
sad.
There were so many opportunities. There was literally so much.
How much time is
I was
left?
talking about Beyonce with the Pelotons and like
Yeah, how
Jordan
much time?
coming in, like giving all this free stuff.
52?
I think we're kind of robbed of that.
All right, so
It was so
we're showing up in like 5-10 minutes, so I really want to end this off on like what were y'all most grateful for?
Like yeah, what's your great
So
mo?
we can get this.
Free trip? Free trip? What about you, Kendall?
I'm grateful to see the White House. Like that is like
That is
you
dope.
think about it,
That is
and
dope.
then,
You
like,
get your
actually
pics?
right there, and also going to see the Martin Luther King.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah,
That was dope.
Okay, me personally, I'm not extremely like, yeah, I love America. But it was very interesting to see like the historical side of stuff.
Yeah.
And also what I really liked is that there wasn't a lot of black history there. And it's stuff that I really appreciate Bree, our
I was
tour
gonna
guide.
say that. I love
They
Bree.
went out of their ways to make sure that
We were straight.
they literally first of all acknowledge that we have like a population of like that there were black kids and kids who were not white on the bus. So they made sure that they talked about like all the different sides of the history and everywhere we
Yeah.
went, they made explicitly clear like that black people and
And
America,
we're, like,
and what they're systematic like
Shows the
yeah.
effort that they
made
put in.
everyone feel welcome.
Bree, the tour guide Bree, shout out to Bree. She really know how to touch.
Yeah,
all
She was dope.
Definitely.
She was dope.
That's gang right
Like,
there.
yeah.
That's gang.
What about you, Amani? What are you most grateful for on this trip?
You really put me on the spot. That you gotta share a room with me. No.
Apparently not
All
your
right,
solo
well, wait,
tour.
Kendall, what about you? What are you most grateful for?
I don't know. I think like the people, like I didn't have friends that I had before. Like I just made like a really like the back there. We be loud back there, but like honestly, we built such a great friendship, and it was like I wouldn't have done that without this trip. So
It was a
That's
good
dope.
time. Like I knew you from last year, but like
But like you still didn't like connect like that. And to add on to that, like,
we all connected over being like tired from walking,
Yeah.
all that stuff. We all
we were
connected.
tired from walking.
Oh yeah, we done walked like 8 miles. a
Let me
day.
tell you, my
Every day,
calves
every day.
look so
Every
good right
single
now.
day.
Yeah, my calves are sharp, boy. I can
just to add on to that, I'm
I
really,
might keep it up and walk 8 miles every day now.
Ooh, don't say that.
I lied.
I'm really grateful for like the different perspectives that we got to see on this trip. True. And like how much we actually got to learn. Because I feel like this was like a big, like, even though it was only 4 days, I feel like the things I've learned from this are gonna be like worth so much more than that.
Right.
Oh, I want to go back, but I feel like if I went back, I would want to go back with like y'all.
I'll go back and spend so much more time.
Another trip.
Yeah, it was so.
And then it's like,
so compact.
All right,
It's
BJ.
so
So,
compact.
this is your podcast, so you get to end this
No,
off
no,
for
no,
us.
Lauren, let it go.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
No, basically, I was agreeing. The perspective, it completely changed because to me, the biggest thing, honestly, like for some reason, just seeing them in their front yard with a waterfall, playing cornhole, and then walking around in tennis skirts playing tennis, that like threw me off so much because you never see that in Killeen. In
No.
Killeen, like
No.
people don't even walk around the neighborhood really because it's like
didn't trust
considered
you.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you just don't do that. Like I don't even go in my front yard. Like you just don't
Too
do
scared
that.
to, right?
So different life.
Yeah, it's so different. It's crazy. Like
But it's cool seeing how they live
yeah,
compared to like what we
what,
have.
what,
It makes me
and then
think
what
about
you
like
could
when we
have.
had that funding and everything.
Also,
yeah, we
I
were so
noticed-
different.
Also,
Like, for real,
I didn't even know half the stuff we went to was actually in Washington, D.C.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't know. I just was
Like,
thinking it
it
was
was
everywhere.
very
But
you know we're there, but you don't.
It wasn't in D.C. It was just in Virginia. I didn't even know we done touched 3 different other states.
Yeah.
I get you.
Like, we done touched Virginia and Maryland.
Uh-huh.
Area, you know.
DMV.
The
But yeah,
DMV,
y'all
there
should
you go.
to Washington, D.C. Save some money because it is expensive.
Oh, it's
I
really
would
expensive.
Yeah.
Definitely go again though.
All right, DJ.
I'd
I'm trying to
stop
change.
Give us a
off
nice
the
little-
side road.
I
good-
love you've tried to end this like 6 times.
It's because
but
we
also
have a
there's
limit.
time limit
We
on
got
it.
a time limit.
There's always like so much more to talk about.
There is. I mean, we can. There's always time to talk about that shit.
We should actually start a podcast.
What's going on, bro?
Well, we have 5 episodes
What's going
already.
on?
Or this is gonna be the 5th.
Y'all gotta tell
What's
us like
going on?
subscribe.
Yeah, we
What
should
just
get like
happened?
a setup. Yeah.
I have a microphone. I have a mini microphone. I have those 2 little interview
just
mics
happened?
they use on TikTok.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
some. Yeah, me too.
We could really set the thing.
I have a snowball too.
Still going?
A snowball? It's like a microphone. It's like a round.
Oh, the snowball. I know what you're talking about.
Did they cut us off? Imagine it didn't save.
No, it's like
I actually really did
I don't
like
wanna close out
Washington.
from
No cap. Like, even though some like even though I was tired, like
Oh my god.
it was like I actually enjoyed it.
Oh my god.
Nervous when I went on that.
Back to Washington.
That, like,
This would make me so sad.
All right, go ahead and say your closing.
Okay. So we're gonna close off. Hopefully, I pray this got saved somewhere onto this podcast. But Adam has a Droid, so I don't know how it works. But I mean, I'm sure it's still a phone. So okay. Getting off my last little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the internal flame.
This was
Especially you.
this is such a good trip. I'm glad to experience something like this, and I'm glad I even had the opportunity because even next year there's not going to be this for the class of 2025 or 2026. Like this is only for us. I feel kind of chosen, in a sense. It's kind of cool to have this. So I'm glad, I'm happy, and I'm glad to start the summer off of this. Last summer, in my opinion. So headed off. Goodbye. Hopefully that podcast ends right there.
I'm gonna let it max out to 60 minutes, so it auto saves.
It auto saves.
Yeah.
Hopefully it auto saves. We don't know. I don't
think it
know.
would just close, end it.
Yeah, it'll just end it. So okay. So see you, CJ. Thank you for joining along.
But also, don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful.